Hello everyone. Today we will be painting this picture that we have over here. Today we are learning loose florals and we will be painting uh, these flowers and the leaves that I have made here. I have created a pencil sketch. If you want, you can copy this and then start painting with me. Okay, so today first we'll paint some big leaflets over here. I'm using Payne's gray color. You can mix black and a bit of blue with it to create it. I'm using French ultramarine also because this is a pigment that sets on water, creating good granulation. So first of all, I'll paint this leaf over here. I use color in the first attempt and then I use water to spread it. And I use a bit of crimson here. Like this. You can see we have a hard edge. That is because we added color and then we added water over it. And we don't want this, so we need to be careful about it. If you have any questions, any queries, then you can add it in the chat so that I can answer them. Like, how many of you are here right now? Can you just text me your name on the chat? I would love to know who all are watching here, watching the live stream over here. These leaves will be very light colored. They won't be in a darker shade. And, because first of all, this leaf is at the background and we are just making it for the beauty. We don't want it to be the main focus of our entire loose work painting. Okay, loose floral painting. Like this. And then we'll add some more over here. And then over here. A bit more towards gray color. We need to take care of that also. And here. Now this leaf is quite extended up till here. Now again, there is a leaf over here. If you have any questions, anything you want to ask, you can add it in the chat box. No questions. Anything related to art if you want to ask. And then a bit of blue. Hi Devesh, how are you? Like this. Now over here, one petal over here. Like this. Anyone else who is there in the live stream? Write hi in the chat box. I can see 4 people are here watching the live stream. Come on, let me know. I need to know who are interested in art, who are watching my live over here. People who are interested in my work, what I'm painting. Okay, this is too blue. We need crimson now to neutralize this color. Now we'll add another, like this is the base, that is why it is taking a bit of time and you are not seeing almost anything right now, but I promise you it will look really good once it's done. Now another one over here. Okay, so we are done with this work. Now we need to connect all these leaves using the same color. I will be using a fine brush for this, preferably brush number 2. You can use one also if you don't have that much control over the brushes right now. Like I will suggest which one you can handle well. Now we start from this side and very slowly we will fill up all these areas. And if it is overlapping, then it is really very good, because this is what we want right now in our work. Hello Devesh, are you painting with us or you are just watching? Now again over this flower, down towards the leaves. Fine. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a hair dryer over it so that it is completely dry, because otherwise it will take like forever to dry, and I need to dry this completely and we need to work further in the painting. Okay, now we will start with the second layer part. First, I will paint the flowers and then we'll paint the leaves so that we know which color complements it the most, like which color of leaves I meant. So I'm using a fine brush, like a brush that has a very good point for this, because you can see it is very detailed. The flowers, that there are fine lines, fine spaces left here. And if I'm using a brush that does not have a good tip, then it's not going to turn good also. So I'll be using crimson and I'll mix a bit of burnt sienna with this. And so that I get wine color. I'll be using this wine color for the painting. I'll use a bit of Payne's gray also and a bit of blue just to mute the shade a little bit, otherwise it will turn purple. So be careful. And if you're using Payne's gray, don't use this burnt sienna because it already has a considerable amount of burnt sienna in Payne's blue, or you can say that Payne's gray is far more better to mute the colors. But if you want something like very warm wine color, then burnt sienna will work better for you. Depends on what color you are choosing. After drying, we'll paint again on leaf. No, not on the leaf, but we have more leaves like here, here. These leaves are a bit different from, others. So we will be painting them. So first I'll start from this flower, then we'll move to this and then this. And you can notice why. Otherwise, if I will paint here, then I need to be careful. Otherwise, I will spoil this one. And I don't want to do that. So let's start. Shit, I did it. Okay, and no problem. We can just fix it with a bit of paint. That is why like if I talk about making a mistake, then it's very, very likely that I will make one. It's law of attraction. You might have heard it in many self-help books. You attract what you say. So don't say things like that on a live stream. Watching, but I love painting. Oh, that's great, Devesh. You can send your work to me. Or if you paint something from my life, then you can send your work to me on my email and I can check it and revert it back to you. Like if you're interested in learning. I like creating safe space for artists to learn. Like you don't need to pay the fees always to learn. Very soon I will be, creating one more safe space where you all can learn from me. So stay tuned for that. We did master classes on Pankhuri last month on this painting thing. So stay tuned. There is a lot to come from Pankhuri. Now here. You can check out other painting videos that are there on this channel, Devesh. There is an entire playlist on art, and that contains short videos. And if you go to live playlist, then you will have full format of how those paintings were being painted here. So if you are interested, Devesh, then you can check out my charcoal work. I taught charcoal, and then one day I have taught pencil work also. So you can check that out if you are interested in art. Like it will be informative for you. I always like to share many insights from the work when I'm painting. Like this. And I will be leaving white spaces in this flower. Like this. And then again over here. And another petal over here. I guess the palette for this painting is turning out to be muted colors, because like I wanted the flowers to be a little bit pungy color, like dark crimson. Maybe that would have been better. But like if you follow the palette now, then it is very muted colors. It's becoming muted, like the crimson is muted, the background is muted. And now this. Devesh, are you watching other live streams on Pankhuri also? Like, this is the first day here, or you are attending other streams that Pankhuri is conducting here? Now this. I guess he is not there in the live stream. Anyways, um, now we will paint the bud of the flower. Or wait, we can paint the leaves here and then we can move ahead with this part. So for the leaves, I will create very muted colors for green as well. Like you can see the palette that we are moving towards is very muted, very muted. So for this, I will use traditional sap green that is available in our tubes. And I need to get that. So just a second and I'll be back. Okay, so I have so many colors. You can see. We can start with this. We'll use the sap green color that we have over here. And we will mix a bit of burnt sienna in this also. So you can see we are mixing a bit of brown and everything. Why? Because we want to mute the colors. We don't want the colors to be very pungy or very strong or very saturated. Okay. I'm not able to open it. This happens sometimes when you keep your tubes for a long time unopened, or like you're not using them from a long time. And I don't use sap green a lot. And the major reason is that it looks like artificial green, like the sap green that they provide in the tube. It is too sap green, like too green for me. Nature doesn't have this kind of a green color. So I don't like artificiality in the colors. So I prefer mixing my colors. For example, when I use, like when I make a landscape or something, I use cobalt blue and gamboge yellow. Screen is not coming. Hello, Veer. How are you? 7 people are there in the stream. Like, can you guys please write your name in the comments so that I know who all are here? See, I won. I won. I opened the tube. Okay. Hi, Virali Di. How are you? It's been a long time, right? बहुत टाइम हो गया हम लोगों को मिले. Last time I guess we met on Pankhuri live, as far as I remember. Okay, this is sap green, and now we'll be making it a bit muted. As I said, you can see the color that we are getting right now. This is the color that I wanted, and it is still too green according to me. I will use a bit of blue also so that it becomes a bit dark, or maybe Payne's gray will work better. Hi dear, how are you? I'm also good. I have my philosophy exam tomorrow and I'm taking live streams on this application. But you need to do what you are supposed to do, right? Okay, now we are painting leaves here. These leaves are going to be very watery, like not dark at all, because we need to show the transparency. That is what is there at the bottom. And we can use a bit of lemon yellow or gamboge yellow color on the top so that it looks good. No, it's not looking good. It's okay. Our green color was better. Maybe we can use burnt sienna mixed with green. I mean, I don't want it to be remain in one color. Like two colors look really good together. Yeah, burnt sienna will look really good. Really very well. It is coming out good. And even yellow with together, these three have created really nice. All the best first day. Thank you. You're rocking as usual. Thank you so much. Okay, I need 3 brushes now because I need one for yellow also. Maybe I can use this. First day. They wish you should definitely check other streams on art also. I will like, I'm here, so I will suggest you my stream. And that was one side when I talked about charcoal. The work turned out good and like, okay, I'm not very happy with the work that I did on charcoal, but yeah, for a live stream, it was good. And I'm still experimenting with charcoal, so it was kind of good, like, okay. And you can see I have talked in length about the word that I created. And I get lost. I tend to get lost when I'm painting something. Okay, so I was saying that you can check out my other live stream on Pankhuri. I have made done one on charcoal and one on pencil work, so you can check that out. On the pencil one, I made an eye using pencil shading. So I think that will interest you because it was kind of good. Audience was interactive too in that session. Anyone, any questions, anything you want to ask? Now again, I'll add yellow on the top and then continue it with green. You're always lost in painting. Yes, I am. Even I have exam tomorrow and I'm thinking of what I'm going to paint after exam or what all I will be able to do once I finish my exams. And hopefully there is not much like in college exams, if you know, there is a lot of gap. Like last time my exams lasted for 1 whole month, like 1.5 months, you can say, in fact. So this time it is not like that. And in 15 days, I will be finishing my exams. So I hope I don't break my feet or I do something that will hurt me. Because last time what happened was everything was good. After like months of struggle, I finished my exam and then I met with an accident and I broke my toe. So I had to take rest and I was not able to paint and I was so disturbed at that time. I was so like, ये क्या हो गया, मेरे सारे प्लान्स पर पानी फिर गया. I was so, मैं अपनी मेरी फ्रेंड मुझे कॉल करती थी हाल चाल लेने के लिए, तो मैं उसके ऊपर भी गुस्सा आती थी कि देखो ऐसे मैं बैठी हुई हूँ, मुझे गुस्सा आ रही है, अपने ही ऊपर गुस्सा आ रही थी, अपने पैर पे गुस्सा आती थी. क्या हो गया. Which color is this? I'm using gamboge yellow. Yellow के लिए मैंने gamboge yellow use किया है. And then sap green में थोड़ा सा मैंने brown mix करके sap green color बनाया है. And then I'm using brown in some areas of the leaf also. Yes, I will. मेरे साथ यही होता है ना कि ऐसा हो जाता है कि मतलब सब कुछ बढ़िया चल रहा है, उसके बाद कुछ ऐसा हो जाता है कि लगता है अरे यार ये क्या हो गया. और पेंटिंग के साथ तो जब से कॉलेज खुला है मैं कभी कंसिस्टेंट रह ही नहीं पाई आईजी पे, इंस्टाग्राम पे, मतलब पोस्ट डेली करनी पड़ती है ना, तो वो मेरा कभी रह ही नहीं पाया जब से एग्जाम खुला है, सॉरी कॉलेज खुला है. कुछ दिन तक मैंने ट्राई किया, आई वॉज कंसिस्टेंट, बट फिर ऑटोमेटिकली ब्रेक हो गया क्योंकि कॉलेज से भी काफी सारा काम मिलता है. अब कॉलेज का वर्क इतना एक्सपेरिमेंटिव होता है कि उसको पोस्ट नहीं कर सकते हैं, इतना बेकार बन जाता है कभी कभी. या कभी कभी ऐसा हो जाता है कि वो कैमरा डिटेल्स कैच ही नहीं करता है. जैसे मुझे याद है मैंने एक फुल फिगर बनाया था अंकल जी का, उसमें उसकी टी शर्ट तो अच्छी आ रही कैमरा में, बट पैर वगैरह लग रहा है भैया क्या ही कर दिया है मैंने, लाइक व्हाट हैज हैपेंड. तो अब उसमें क्या हो जाता है कि नहीं कर सकते हैं पोस्ट. ऐसे वो देखने में काफी अच्छा लग रहा था, मैम लोगों ने तारीफ करी थी, बट बिकॉज कैमरे में अच्छा नहीं आ रहा था मैं पोस्ट नहीं कर पाई. एक भी अंकल जी मैंने पोस्ट नहीं किया, अदरवाइज मैं कॉलेज वर्क में से कुछ ना कुछ पोस्ट कर देती थी. इवन आई एम स्टार्टिंग विद ऑयल पेंटिंग, सो ऑयल पेंटिंग से मेरा उतना कह सकते हैं उतना मेरा कमांड नहीं है. मैंने ऑयल पेंटिंग पहले कभी की नहीं है, तो उसके वजह से भी आई कैन नॉट पोस्ट एनी ऑयल पेंटिंग हियर बिकॉज दे आर नॉट वर्थ सीइंग. थैंक यू देवेश. Yes, this is watercolor in tube. Yes, it was watercolor in tube. Even these are not cakes. These are watercolor. This is my palette. और मैंने वो ट्यूब से निकाल के इसमें अरेंज करके रखा है according to my need. I always recommend tube watercolors because ट्यूब watercolors में क्या होता है ना कि अगर आपको मिक्स करना है तो आप एक बार में काफी सारा पिगमेंट निकाल लेते हो, और जब आप वो वाला यूज कर रहे होते हो केक्स वाला, तो यू हैव टू like you have to be like this on the cake, and उससे क्या होता है ना आपका ब्रश भी खराब हो सकता है, and it takes a lot of time to melt. अगर आपको कहीं डार्क डालना है, अगर उसमें बहुत सारा पानी पड़ा हुआ है, then you have to wait for it to dry. It's a lot of struggle. And I like quality में उतना ज्यादा फर्क नहीं है, but I recommend tubes. Like if you can purchase tubes, why go for cakes? Especially जब आपको बड़ा painting बनाना हो, then it is quite tough. Navya, tell about the paper as well as the color stuff you are using. Right. I forgot about this one. I'm using Camlin Artist watercolors. These ones, like there are two kinds of colors available in the market. One is Camlin Camlin's watercolors. वो जो होता है ना वो बच्चों के लिए होता है. It is non-toxic. तो आपको वो नहीं यूज करना है, आपको आर्टिस्ट वाला, आर्टिस्ट ग्रेड क्वालिटी के अलग से आते हैं. यू हैव टू यूज दैट कलर्स. एंड आई एम यूजिंग कार्ट्रिज पेपर, नॉर्मल कार्ट्रिज पेपर. ये दिस इज ऑफ वाइट कार्ट्रिज पेपर. इट इज लोकली अवेलेबल हियर, बट यू कैन लाइक इफ यू वांट टू order online or you need to you want me to specify some brand, then I can say नील गगन के अच्छे आते हैं, and also that company Lotus Stationery, उसके भी काफी अच्छे आते हैं. Like Neil Gagan is the best, and if you don't get that, then you can go for Lotus Stationery. Anyone, any questions? Anything else you want to know? Now I better complete this because it's time. Okay, one of it over here, like the bud. I'm talking so much that I'm out of time now. Anyone, any questions? Anything you want to ask? I wish I could play music over here. Unlike Pankhuri, we can't play music over here, otherwise copyright strike आ जाएगी. Okay, this one needs to dry before I add. You can make it like this also, but this leaf is looking so good. I'm so proud right now. Like, I want to remember how I made this one. Anyone, any questions, anything you want to ask? Okay, did I spoil it? I don't know. Okay, I guess that is it. I will stop over here. Otherwise, I will just keep adding things and adding things. It's looking good overall, isn't it? I don't know. I'm so insecure right now. I'm feeling like I tried something that I shouldn't have tried. It's see you soon. Okay, we'll see you again. It's looking really very beautiful, light and dark. Okay, thank you so much. Combination looking very nice. Thank you. Okay. So this is it for today. We'll meet again. Maybe I don't know in the next live stream it, but we will meet soon. And you can just keep checking the live tab of Pankhuri if you want to know when my this thing is live stream is. Can we use Camlin bottle? Those available in the Camlin bottles are poster colors and not watercolors. And watercolors give you different look. Like these are transparent mediums, and poster colors are opaque medium. You need to use pigment. You cannot lighten it with water, and then you can use it, because poster color pigments are heavy, they will not run like this. Okay, and for secondly, when it will dry off, it will become very faded, like it will not be this bright like it is here. See, it is written here premium, like in poster color also there is artist version and kids version. So premium word is for artists to use, so you can use this one. So premium poster colors, this is opaque medium, and this is artist watercolors. There is a difference between the two. This is transparent, you can lighten it with water and do it, you don't use white with it. Okay, and this is the color when you need to lighten it, you don't use a lot of water, but you use this when you want to lighten, you use white to lighten up. Like if you want to make it dark, you use Persian blue or maybe ivory black. But if you want to lighten anything, you need to use white. Like everything is based on white if you're working on, if you want to work on light areas. And here you just do it with water, whatever you want to do. Navya, it's looking really beautiful, something different from what you usually. Yes, thank you so much. This is something that I have been trying recently. Like if you visit my Instagram profile, there is a lot more. I am painting these days because I was painting these because there was a student who came to me. Like actually, she is an aunt. Like she's so yeah, like elder than me. So she wanted to learn watercolors in general and illustration, like not illustration but loose florals. So I had to practice it myself. Like it's not something that I cannot do, but it was like something that I haven't yet done. Like making florals is easy. Like if I can paint landscapes and things like that, then you can definitely do illustration, like flower illustration or flower painting like this one. It is extremely easy, but you just need to have a little bit of patience. So I started doing for her. Like I needed to create something of my own, right? Then only I can teach her. So I practiced on my diary with for a couple of days, and then I came up with this composition type of thing also. Okay, so anyone, any questions, anything you want to ask, or like I can just end the session? Please let me see the tube color again. Okay, this is the tube color. If you can see clearly. Sorry, Devesh, for the delay because like my video is going live at an interval of time. I don't know, maybe 1 minute or so. So that is why I didn't get your, like by the time I get your comment, it's actually a little bit late. Anything else you want to ask? 6 people are here. Any questions, anyone? There are different sets. There is this big one also. This one is for people who paint a lot. Not for, if you are starting up, then this one is good. Otherwise, there is also 18 shade, like set of 18 colors. I think that is perfect for beginners because I think these tubes are too small. And like there is one 23 color or 26 color set. I don't remember clearly, but that I think it's 23. So that is also, it is like the price of the set is nearly like 18 ml, 18 shade set, or it is a bit higher, but then the quantity of color is low. Like some colors that you use a lot, for example greens and your blues, like these are the tubes that are, they vanish from your set very quickly, and you have to buy this big one because these are only available. So I recommend using 18 shade set because there are not a lot of colors like this one. And this is 9 ml. And this one is, I guess, 5 ml or something. 5 ml, I guess. Yes, this is 5 ml. And this is 9 ml. There's a difference of 4 ml, but it means a lot if you are actually learning painting. Anyone, any questions? Anything? Okay, thank you, Devesh. Thank you, everyone, for being with me here up till now. And we'll see you soon, like tomorrow. And like Pankhuri pe to live stream hoti rehti hai, but I will see you soon too. Check the live tab for my next live session in couple of days. Till then, bye bye. Take care, everyone.